Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is episode 7 of Demon Gate: The Black Coven. Thank you for joining us again, and this game is being hosted by Big D20 Energy, so thank you for that. And I'll probably post it on Rogue's Retreat as well. I'm Rogue, the game master for tonight, and also the creator of the system. You can find it at DriveThruRPG, which they're having a GM sale, so it's probably on sale. Icebreaker question. I wanted to do this time travel thing, but I think when you guys started talking about like hobbies, what is a cool hobby that you have besides role playing that you usually don't tell? I guess nobody knows about. Let's start by introducing our characters. We can start on roll 20, go left to right, so that would be blue first, I think.
Sorry, my daughter was in the room. Hi, hello, I'm Bluzvekia. I play a character called Brunhilda. She's a big Bok troll? Bok troll? Yeah, anyway. She likes to smash it, and she's big. It's great. I love it. Anyway, as for the question, I don't know. Can't. Brain's not functioning.
A hobby?
Stuff you stream.
I stream. Yeah, with me.
Yeah, that's not role-playing games, so that's a hobby.
I stream role-playing games. You said something other than role-playing
You also stream
games.
video games, too.
That's true.
You
Yeah.
stream video games.
Give a
And
shout out
streaming.
to...
Oh, I mean, I did stream this last time, so if
Yeah.
anyone didn't know I streamed, you do now.
Where can they find your stream?
Bluzvekia.
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 Alright. Where's, and Percival?
Hey everybody, my name is The Prankster, and I play Percival Livergrinder the Third. And I am, he is a race in the Demon Gate universe called Avatagi. They're essentially like fallen, mutated humans. His in particular, he's got like cloven feet, leathery wings, but Percival is a foppish noble. As for me, the prankster, other hobbies that I enjoy, I mean, the big one, and most people know this, is I really enjoy playing music, and I do that as a side gig. So, but kind of related to the role-playing games is I play music in the role-playing games and actually write songs in character and perform them in character. So I kind of blend the two, and I really enjoy doing it.
Hell yeah.
Hi
Alright.
guys, I'm Agitated Max. I play Lord Consinto Mayama. I'm the for the god of Beogard. I am a zealot, and yeah, something I do in my spare time is I've gotten into cooking a lot more. You know, find a lot of enjoyment in it, but you know, I mainly don't do anything else besides that, video games and this, so I'm boring as fuck, boy.
I've been liking cooking a lot too. The art of it, and just because I'm the cook of the family.
Well, I'm Wicked Jester. I'll be playing Gun Rotet, a Mindtep pirate captain, finally with a ship again. He's a bit of a sneaky asshole, but I'll tell you one thing. He's probably gonna kill a kid today.
Oh no. The truth comes out.
But as far as hobbies, let's see, digital art, leatherworking, shooting guns, mead brewing. Let's see, what else do I got around here? I mean, anime nerd. I used to collect stamps and coins. I used to also collect bottles. I've got a really good Deadpool collection for comic books.
Yeah, nice.
I have a lot of hobbies. What is that saying? Jack of all trades, master of none. But I'd rather know a little about everything than a lot about nothing.
Definitely. Yeah.
Robert Heinlein said specialization is for insects.
What about Cocobiel?
Hi, I'm Rob, and I'm playing Cocobiel. I'm a Nephilim, I am a priest, and I'm just trying to survive in this harsh world. As far as hobbies, my primary hobby is 3D printing and painting of D&D miniatures, as well as printing functional prints that kind of just help around the house and stuff like that. Although my last prints have been like dice boxes and cases and things like that, so it doesn't always work out that way. But I've also printed things like I just printed an articulated orca in 2 colors for my wife, so to take to school because she is a teacher. So I do cooking, I do shooting, fishing, just all sorts of things. I try to dabble here and there as well.
Nice.
I like to live up to Robert Heinlein, not Robert Lynn Aspirin. He's dead. Both of them are dead, so it doesn't matter.
Nice. Yeah, and I'm Rogue. My hobby, I have a lot of them too. Map making, cartography, and calligraphy. Like this map of hell I made of course for Demon Gate, but it's supposed to be written on human flesh and inked in blood, but actually it's foam paper.
That's so cool.
I sell those.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
And it's actually the map of hell for the game, so.
Latu, Barata, Niktu.
Yeah.
I said the words.
Alright, here we are. Let us begin.
I want to sing and dance, I want to sing and dance, want to be a pirate in the Pirates of... I'm sorry.
Does everybody see the handout?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
May I?
Yes, go for it.
Hang on, let me stretch it out so that I don't have to scroll down in the middle. Last time on Demon Gate, the Black Coven, the group learned that Sir Rodram was in fact a ghoul, searching to end his curse by hunting down the one who cursed him and his order, the Knights of the Rose. Somehow he was able to overcome the dark hunger of his affliction. He explained to the others that he was there to kill one of the witches that had bestowed this curse not only him, but the realm. A coven of dark witches were working to forward the powers of eternal darkness, to help unleash unknown horrors on the land, a group called the Black Coven. He claimed they were truly to blame for all of this. The pirates, the slavery, it all came from one source that dwells somewhere here on the island, near the volcano. Meanwhile, the pirate captain Five-Finger Gnarl took the plagued little girl, whom the pirates had nicknamed the Key. They took her to the ship and readied to head towards the hidden pirate town not far away. However, the heroes caught up to them and killed them all before they could escape. Well, all but one, an old man, a priest left behind on the ship. We pick up our story there, where we left off.
So, I think last time was you guys were below deck on the ship you just took over, and the last scene was actually Gunra Tet pulling the gun, right? And walking over to the girl.
I do believe so.
So we're gonna do that, and then right as you walk over to the girl, to the cell. They've got this cell down there below deck that she's sitting in. She's sitting on the bench, and the cell has bars over it with a keyhole there. The door's closed. Very shadowy and dark down here. Place is only lit by lanterns. He brings the gun out and goes to aim it at her, but then from the shadows, what happens, Percival?
Percival is in the cage with the little girl, standing between Conratet and the girl.
Step aside.
I can't.
How did you even get in there?
Yes, like, logistically, you were behind us, and we went straight here. And I don't get it, but whatever, I'm just an old man, I guess.
To be fair, we lost sight of him. We didn't
Yes,
know where
but,
he
like,
went.
Hey,
Does that work there? The screen there?
mm-hmm.
So to flashback for a second, so everybody's on the same page. After you guys fought, the moment the ghoul, Sir Rodram, had unveiled his hood, was pretty much when Percival left to go after his familiar, because his familiar had taken off to chase the lizard man. So Percival actually had a head start on you guys and chased him down. But let's go ahead with the role playing here.
I think it's reasonable as well that maybe Percival got caught and tried to fight the lizard man alone, and I'm actually like at 10 HP.
Okay, cool.
I see going off alone didn't help you very much.
Yes, well, being a hero doesn't always pay. Sometimes it just means getting your ass kicked, I've learned.
And unless you step aside, you're going to end up on the floor.
I don't understand why this is so important to you, to kill this person.
Because if she is to escape at any major population center, the disease will spread like wildfire, killing everyone.
She's in a cage.
So are you. Do you plan on staying there until she turns?
I hope not. But I do know that some people need a little bit of compassion and kindness, and it goes a long way.
Compassion is something that I lost when I had to chew my brother's arm free.
Well, I know that if we lose that, we lose sight of whatever dignity it is that we have as people. What separates you from the slaver, Gunra?
The fact that
I
he's not
am-
slaving people. That's pretty much what separates that.
Specifically, even more than that, a choice.
By the choice not to enslave people.
Exactly.
Yeah, that choice is very clear.
Yes, you've made that choice, and I fully understand that, and that's wise, and that's commendable to you, and that's an act of compassion. If you were truly without it, wholeheartedly, and scum and villainy, as you like to say of yourself, then you would enslave people. There would be no
You
line.
can see what I do to those that do enslave people. Lock
Yes,
them in cages.
but you don't. That's the point I'm making. All of us make choices to preserve our own dignity, our own whatever
So
it
you want
is that
this
makes
girl
us
to live
us.
inside a cage for the rest of her life.
No, I want her to be able to decide what she wants to do with her life while she has it.
Yeah.
I want her to be able to hold on to whatever hope it is that she might be able to have.
For the next 6 hours.
That's fine. In 6 hours, she'll have. Better
Just-
than none.
Asking you out of this, if you had the same affliction, would you want to suffer all the way through to the end, gasping for breath, vomiting up pieces of your lungs?
If I may interject, you notice the old man in the corner, Yoris.
Yes.
He was an old man found here last time by the pirates. Must have held him down here for some reason. But he was a priest. And Percival, you've probably only seen him for a short time. He would come over and feed you guys. He was the only kind person on the ship. He says, if I may interject, I believe that the girl might actually hold some kind of immunity to this pale plague. That is why the pirates wanted her.
What makes you think that?
She has moon elf blood in her veins, and she is a highborn from the village on this island that was destroyed. The pirates wanted to use her for something special.
Do I have any idea if Moon Elf, if being a Moon Elf gives you any sort of immunity or healing ability or anything like that?
Make an intelligence check.
May I do that as well?
Yeah.
Percival has
Actually,
a pretty high intelligence, so and I just leveled it up.
A 33?
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
I got this one. Don't worry. Oh no, it's 14. Wait a minute.
No,
that
I
was you.
rolled a 14. You rolled a 33.
Yeah. I sure did.
Nice. Nice. Big explosions. Okay.
Boom. Shakalaka.
I don't want to write it all out for you in whisper mode, so I'm just going to say. You've heard of the Moon Elves before, and they're not a race that's known by, like, many people at all. You've seen the word a few times in books, and it was supposed to be a lost species of the elves that were only on one part of the world and were pretty much wiped out. So very rare species. Not much is known about them. So that part you don't know for sure. What their blood is capable of or anything like that.
Okay.
But it is kind of unique to hear the word, I think.
Then I'm going to basically say that actually has the possibility of being true. I don't know everything about the Moon Elves, but I do know that they're extraordinarily rare. So, if anybody would be able to recover from this sort of thing, it would be them.
Yours nods, and he says, I feel the girl has lived through some terrible times recently. But I don't know if she deserves to be killed here.
It changes a lot, at least to me.
Percival is going to... He's not going to be smarmy about it. He's just going to, like... He's just going to look at Gunra and say... There's so much death and awfulness in this entire place. In every corner of this world. I've run away from home, I've been enslaved, I've been beaten. I need to stem the tide somewhere. And if I don't, and he shrugs, then I'm wrong. And you can drop every ounce of compassion from your body and live out your days however you like.
If she infects one person, then you are the one to kill her.
Fair. She's my responsibility. I fully understand that.
And Gunra walks over to, what did you say his name is? Yornis?
Yours, yeah.
Yours.
Yours. Where's the captain's quarters? I need to check his logs.
And his stores. He probably has a chest of gold or something.
That is not my concern at this time.
And I raise an eyebrow after you having lugged some coin in a jar all the way to the shore.
He's now on the
That's
ship.
Yes,
This
I understand
ship's
that. But
maintenance, the ship's well-being, the ship's seaworthiness is more important than a chest of gold. This ship can get more gold than you can realize.
yes, I understand.
Yeah. Cool.
Brunhilda's just being grumpy.
I think Percival's gonna sit on the ground with the little girl, with maybe like Sasha in his lap, cross-legged. And even though Sasha is just awful looking and mutated, she has a certain charm about her. And
Yeah, she's like an ugly dog, a really sweet ugly dog.
she's like a really sweet, ugly dog, absolutely. And he invites the little girl to play with her and him, you know.
I had several of those growing up. Like, they were like ranch dogs. There was one that was like a pit bull mix. Her name was Classy because we said she had a lot of class. But that dog had like the most messed up fucking jaw. Like, because she'd been run over like 4 times by the mailman.
Aww.
No, she was perfectly fine. Because also it was like the shitty, like, tiny mailman truck. She would just and be perfectly fine, but just break a couple of teeth. That dog
Poor
was
dog.
the ugliest, scariest looking son of a bitch you've ever seen. But, like, so nice. She was like the sweetest, like, old lady dog ever. She lived to be 21.
Oh dear God.
Damn.
She
Oh,
did not
shit.
die of natural causes. She drowned in the pool.
Oh.
My goodness.
Yeah, she was stubborn and she would like to drink out. She would like to lay down in the pool.
Oh, don't worry. She's 21 years old, but she didn't die of natural causes.
No,
She
she
fucking
could have probably.
drowned.
I
Like-
think so. What was even fucking crazy? So she got to 20, and we thought she was getting pretty bad, you know. But she picked up because my dad was like, "Okay, she's getting pretty bad. Dig a hole in the backyard. You know, it might be coming soon." I dug the hole in the backyard, and she perked up for like the next 9 months until she fell in the pool.
Oh, that's terrible.
Like, she would, like, had no health problems for that 9 months after I dug the hole.
I feel happy.
Like, I'm not dead yet, I promise.
She's like, no, I'm cool, I'm cool.
I'm cool, I swear.
And then
This-
she drowned.
Then we just were like, where is she? She's not here for breakfast. She's normally here for breakfast. And yeah.
Pools are dangerous, man.
Yeah. This is the big one, Elizabeth.
This is the big one.
I'm coming.
Anyway,
Anyway, sorry, distraction.
It's all good.
Where is the captain's quarters that he's being led to?
I'm gonna take away some of this dynamic lighting. If you go south, you get to the captain's quarters there.
I would think the captain's quarters were north, where all the books are.
Yeah, there's a place where you can walk up the steps, and that's where Yours' bedroom is. He's got lots of books in there.
I go into.
Also, there's
Oh.
there's lots of like herbs and vials and stuff for those who enjoy alchemy.
I
Could be.
enjoy the effects alchemy gives my mind.
Whose are these quarters?
I would assume that's the priestesses, or whatever his name is.
No,
Joyce?
those are actually open. Those were I mean, I guess they're all open now, but those were first mates.
Well, I got dibs on these quarters.
Gunra's ignoring him
just
as
already,
he's
I'm already in the
already
bed.
going
snuggling
through
up.
the.
Cocabeal, did you get in the fucking bath?
Oh yeah.
Start
I guess I'll
squirting
allow
out.
you to take a bath here.
Gunra's already digging through the paperwork, looking over everything, checking the logs.
I mean,
While
I'm gonna
everyone's
check
doing-
this chest here.
While everyone's doing whatever they're doing, he's going to be just entranced in making sure that everything is in order with his ship.
Yes, let us know if you find anything particularly interesting.
Yeah, yours gives you the key for, his chest and everything and his drawer. He says, yeah, you are the captain now. What is it that I may call you, sir, huh?
Gunra.
Did everyone just seriously leave Percival in the fucking jail cell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yours is about to go back over there and unlock him, too. He says, I will use this key to unlock your friend.
Leave him there. He's into this sort of thing.
Oh
He made
my
his bed, let him
God.
lie in it.
He likes it.
No, yeah, I mean, obviously we would let him.
Would we though?
Jokes aside.
Because
Well, okay, I would, jokes aside, let him out. But I would also say, like, I think for safety's sake, it would be wise to have the girl until we ascertain her resistance to this disease, to have her room be here. Yes? Is that okay with you, Mr.
No,
Percival?
I think that's wise. I think honestly that the little. He stops himself mid sentence. And he looks at her, the girl, and he says, "What is your name?"
She says, Nala.
Nala. Nala, do you understand that we need to keep you here for the time being while we watch to see if you are okay?
She smiles and nods, and she's totally playing with Sasha, and she's like, whatever, you can see she's like, loves Sasha.
Oh, I look at Sasha and I'm like, Sasha, I need you to stay here with Nala and keep her safe. Will you do that for me?
Sasha spins around, her face all like whacked out, and of course,
Not like,
she's okay with it.
okay, excellent. And so,
I thought you were just gonna have a jump scare on her just a tad.
yeah, for a moment I did too. When you said her face is all whacked out, I was like, I've made a poor decision. I do have some goat cheese on me as well, and I look at Nala and I say, I don't know the last time that you have eaten.
Can you roll animal handling, please?
I don't know the last time that you've eaten, Nala, so please have this. And he will hand her, I imagine like he's squatting at this point and like hands her the cheese. And he's got like a black eye from the pirate, scuffed up. He looks all beat up.
She thanks you. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
And she just actually smiles at you, thankfully, as she eats. She doesn't actually say much more, but you can tell she's very appreciative of what you did. Sir Rodram comes over and says, that was very brave of you, sir. I commend you.
Thank you. I'll tell you what's not brave. Running away from my sexy, crazy bitch wife-to-be. Yeah. And he gives her a drink. He like lifts up some rum into the air and drinks it.
Wait, what?
And
Yes, this seems like something you're dealing with personally.
Yeah, no, we're good. I don't think this will ever affect any of us. We'll be fine.
I hate that you said that out loud, because now it's going to personally affect all of us.
Not even the gods themselves could
We all
lead
pummel
her
him.
to
Time
me.
Yeah, we
pummeling.
just all start
There's
just beating the
absolutely
shit out of him.
no way. Oh God!
Gunratet is rummaging through the desk and stuff. You do find some of his notes and documents, maps as well. You do see a map of the island. Let's flash over real quick to the map. The map.
It's a map. It's a map.
To the map, to the map, to the map.
The map.
The map, the map, the map.
Just there we go. No, not that one. There we go. The island that you guys have arrived at, called Oracle Island. You see this is the location where you guys are here. You notice that there's a pirate town located here on the map. And also, you notice some markings that he put in there himself, or he must have, that this is where the Elven village is. And it's pretty close to the base of that volcano. The volcano is where, if you guys remember, and then from the intro, Sir Rodram was talking about the witch. She might be there.
Okay.
Now, would Gunra be able to tell that these rivers are navigatable by a ship of this size?
Yeah, I would say after looking through some of the notes that they pass down that river. It's a great way for the pirates to hide their vessels and stuff like that.
All right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I could-
If I remember right, where the blue is at is where we hid the smaller boat,
Yeah, that's right.
and we're not too far from.
Yeah, and you do notice, just for an instant, I'll say you don't have like a whole lot of time yet to like delve into the journals and stuff, but you do. Actually, can he even read and write?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That would be big.
yeah.
You find some information too about some kind of some notes about working for the witch. You see mentions of it anyway, and we can go into more detail if you like study the journals further and everything. But
I think
Yeah.
for now he's going to set those journals to the side and eventually call Sir Rodram in and hand them to him.
he takes them. He says, "Are these
They have-
helpful?"
They have mention of your witch. I have too much documentation to go through. Can you read?
Indeed, I can, sir. Thank you for
Alright.
this.
Look through it. Give us any information that is pertinent. I still have to go over the things that the captain left behind.
I check the globe here for a whiskey set into the globe, one of those. And finding it's just a regular globe, I get really sad.
Make a spiritual influence check.
Oh,
Maybe you
wow.
might find something special like that.
Hey!
Fuck, man, he's so good.
You
I'm just
do
like-
How many
find
times have
something
you-
you want.
I'm messing around with it, and I just like, we're here, and I click in on it, and it just like clicks in, and it just spins open, and there's like a couple of whiskey decanters in there. And I'm like, yeah, what? Spirits and libations for the soul.
Take that out in the cabin. I've got a lot of reading to do.
Yes, would you like a glass?
No, not right now.
Oh, okay.
And he goes right back to reading all the documentation.
Some water or something to make the time go by.
He's so entranced that he doesn't even respond. He's just map.
All right.
Well,
I'm gonna climb into the tub with Coco BL.
Oh
Here
my
they,
god, these guys.
I kick him in the face. Get your own.
Come on.
I'll
Is it
be
even
done
warm
soon
water?
enough.
It's probably cold by now.
I
Maybe he was
do-
running the bath right before we came aboard.
I do like tilt the whiskey decanter to him. I was like, you want one? You want?
I'm a teetotaler, thank you though.
Oh, okay, well.
Fine,
Good to
I
know.
get out.
No, I'm done. I'm done anyway.
That's
I'm
even
gonna
more disturbing.
No, I'm just seeing if anybody wants to drink with me. Essentially, that's all I'm.
Brunhilde pulls
Thought
up.
you just wanted me in the bath, you freak.
No.
Ooh, weird.
Ship it.
Brunhilde, you seem like you're the kind of sort to like libations.
Yep. And then from there she pulls out her own rum jug. We're talking
drug?
jug. From her bag.
Well, to the whatever the fuck
Pop
this ship
the
is
cork.
called.
The Dawn Treader.
And it's a
5
full
o'clock
jug.
somewhere. Rodrum,
Rodrum looks over.
alcohol?
He says, no, sir, thank you. I must keep my wits about me at all times.
Does alcohol even affect him?
Yes, that was my next question. I would assume
I
it
am-
would have a preservative effect on you.
I am not sure, actually.
You never know.
Okay, it's a jug that's 71% full.
I don't know if you've seen it, but Percival, did you get the notes that I sent to you?
I did. I've been leveling and doing some other things though. So
Okay.
my apologies.
Okay, cool.
Let me read that.
No problem. And Percival says, or not Percival, Rodrum says, so then, where to? Are we headed to?
I think we're attempting to find this witch. Perhaps.
Excellent. I would agree.
Are we
Is it-
we're switching to Sir Rodrum? Is he looking for the witch to help her or kill her or?
Is that what you ask him?
Yes. I will ask him like. So what did you want out of the witch? Vengeance or assistance?
No, she must be slain. She is responsible for the curse put on me and my brothers, the Knights of the Rose.
What
And-
happens when we kill her?
Yes, will you die if she dies? Or is this a more permanent scenario?
Well, I am hoping that it would be my demise, but the curse would be lifted, and if it is not, I would hope that one of my good friends might relieve me of my ghoulish existence.
Brunhilde pokes her head out, be like, "I got you." Great.
Got you, Bruno.
And you can't see any smile or anything, but he looks towards you and he says, holds his hand up and he says, "Good then, lass. I can trust in you to make it quick and painless. I believe."
Have
Quick.
you seen
I don't
me?
know about painless.
But we must wipe out the witch first.
Yes, the witch.
Percival will kind of knock on the cage because he's still in there, and he said, "How long does it take for someone to normally turn from the pale plague?" He's just asking this to
Coco.
anybody.
Coco BL would know that best.
Yeah.
How long is the process? Is it like a couple hours? Is it a day? Is it 2 days? Is it what is the?
And this is Rob speaking. I believe it's a day or so, isn't it?
Yeah, I just whispered to you, yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Rogue, the information that you gave me from earlier, can I is it reasonable that maybe I've been sitting here talking with Nala and she's been sharing some of this with me?
Oh yeah, you know all that because you've been sitting in the cage with her.
Okay.
That was
Within a day or two, most often. I've never heard of it going longer than 2 days.
Well, I think if Joris is correct, and I imagine like Nala's playing with Sasha in the background. If Joris is correct, and you're correct, I think she's been infected longer than that. Nala told me that I don't think any of us knew exactly how long ago she was bitten. Correct me if I'm wrong. Through talking with her, it sounds like it happened 2 days ago. More than 2 days ago.
I believe you're correct, sir. Yours says.
Was there something in the notes that said she was found at a village? The same village that the witch is at?
Well,
Like, are we going there to return the girl and then kill a witch?
I don't think anything from her village is left.
Oh,
Any bites is left.
oh yeah, then let's go kill a witch.
Yes, unfortunately, I think she might be the last survivor of her village, as well as her line.
I believe that part of the island is what scares the pirates the most.
What?
That the plagued ones are still there in the village. They spoke about it many times, taking the girl there and using her.
They've taken the girl to the village multiple times.
No, they wished to take the girl there. That she was some kind of key to something, but they did not share any further information about that with me.
Huh. I kind of like... Oh, go ahead.
You look as though you might need a tonic or something.
Yeah, I think it's just a lot of information. It's trying to pass through all of it to find out what is helpful for us. And so I kind of like lean down towards Nala and Nala, what can you tell us about? Was there anybody special in the village? Is there any reason why you think the pirates wanted to bring you back to your village?
She says, let me make a check for her. We'll make it random. Target number 8. Horse attribute check.
What the fuck?
She apparently had an old horse character sheet.
Wow.
So she's a polymorphed horse.
Yeah, she looks up from Sasha and
Nays.
I'm gonna say, yeah, she neighs.
And she says,
Yeah, she shakes her head.
stomps her foot 3 times.
But then she says, pirates usually like treasure. And my parents had some beautiful treasures there in our home.
We just got a ship, so now we can load it up.
Do you think Joris and Kokibi, while there is no means of curing the pale plague, is there any way of defending against it from
Don't get bit.
infecting it? Okay. Like a vaccine or something, I was thinking.
No, don't get bit. That's about it.
All right.
I wish I had a less glib answer.
I mean, social distancing would work because you'd be out of bite range. So, you know.
For it to
that-
work, everybody would have to be on the same page. I don't know how successful that would be. What do you think about going to her village? That seems to be a possibility. Keep in mind, Percival hasn't really been in part of y'all's conversations about anything else. Like, he's pretty much just been with this little girl, talking. Maybe he overhears some things, but we might be able to get some more answers there, especially as to why she might be the key. And he says this kind of loudly, so that maybe Gunra will hear. Perhaps there's some treasure that we might be able to find in that place that might be of use to us.
Oh, Gunra's walking up at that time. And he goes, "That's all and good, but a place to sell the treasure is also equally good. If we were to follow the coast and go up the river, we can make anchor at the pirate village near here. From there, we can sail further up the river and make it to this village that you speak of."
Oh, gee, I hope nobody recognizes that we just took a ship.
You know what?
And the pirate's code is that if you are in possession of the ship, it doesn't matter who the previous owner was.
And that tracks.
Oh, cool.
All right,
yeah,
Even
let's
if
go
it's
to
like,
town.
even
I
if
mean,
it's like a brother, like let's say we found the captain's brother, would he not want revenge on us, or would he just say, "Oh, he won fair and square, and it's poor form to enact revenge"?
It depends upon the family.
Fair enough. I was just curious. Like to know what I'm, getting into here.
Either way, what can I do to help with the ship to get it going so we can get to town?
Row.
We need to repair the rudder. From there, we can set sail by normal means. We have enough here on this ship to handle the sails of a ship of this size.
If you ask me for a sailing check, I will murder you, Rogue. I don't have a skill for that.
You could be good with the ropes, though.
She could be the one that holds on to the ropes. Just yeah, we don't need to tie them off. We just need her to hold them.
She got that lucky ass throw with the
No,
gap.
you don't want her to tighten your ropes because you'll probably never untie them again.
I will tell you this. I am a practiced seaman, having with my father teaching me how... My papa teaching me how to go yachting. And so, I would be glad to help you on this trip. However, I'm currently behind bars.
Still, yeah.
Yes, that's quite a thing.
Who's gonna let you out? That's the question.
No, that is a great question.
I was like, that's sad,
Kind of-
isn't it? As I'm like just out of reach of him, like drinking from this whiskey decanter that I found. Yes, interesting. Oh, this is quite a good vintage.
Gunra just walks off and goes back on the deck to repair the ship's rudder.
I unlock Percival.
So how did we get a pet Percival?
I don't know where the deck is at.
Do we have any means of me healing, by the way?
No.
I could run medicine on him, I believe.
Let me break down this dynamic lighting.
Break down.
break it down. Break down the walls.
Eric.
Break it down.
Okay, I'm done.
Look,
I'll move you guys over to the deck. Sounds like here.
Unless there's anything in this room that I can find of use.
Steal.
It's all ours now. It's not stealing.
Oh yeah, good point.
I'm just seeing if there's anything useful.
Steal
There-
legally.
There are some. There are quite a few items. I'll make up a loot list for you guys. But there's rum and there's ale, and
Oh.
there's a little bit of food still left here. But there's like lots of like small things, like parchment paper, books. There might even be a few spell books if anybody's interested. There is some
yes.
treasure.
I
There-
might be.
Quite a few luxuries here and there. Like there's playing cards and stuff like that, and salts and all kinds of things on
Ooh,
board.
salt.
Yeah. There are some alchemical things that Yoris it must have been like their healer or something. He was like the ship's priest servant.
Are we adopting yours?
Yeah, he swore his loyalty to whoever the captain was
Yes.
last time. So yeah, if you need any help with healing, Yoris will help you Cocobiel, or assist you. But that's not his specialty either, healing. But he does. He can assist you. He does have the skill.
He dabbles.
Yeah.
Half tempted to say that actually Brunhilde's more like scarfing down food and drinking below deck and not helping with the repairs because she doesn't know anything about ships.
makes sense. That
What
does make sense.
Gunrod does is he ties a rope around his waist, just dives off the back of the ship and goes down and repairs what he broke because he knows how he broke it.
Right. Yeah. And that should
Um,
be pretty simple for you.
Mhm.
You can make a skill check if you'd like to of whatever skill.
I think he'd have to swim a lot.
Yeah. Consento, do you get drunk?
no, I go till I start getting a little buzzed and I
Okay.
stop.
All right, let's
No.
see how your body handles it. Go ahead and make a body check. The skill check, not the save. It's under attributes.
Mhm.
If you roll, if you botch, then okay. So he's happily different. If you have any mental fatigue, go ahead and take one away.
Hell yeah. Take that off. Get out of here.
And yeah, he's much happier.
That
I
has
can
an
ha-
actual skill called drinking.
Yes! I do. Thank you. You're welcome.
Nice.
I also
Nice.
have cooking, so she's cooking and drinking. So she's like, she found the kitchen, and now she's eating and she's drinking. I'm just saying.
So
She does have to
100%.
consume twice as much as everybody else.
She's very hungry, so she's. Yep.
I think the last two times or not the last two times, but in two previous sessions, I used the Daddy taught me, whether it be seafaring or climbing, and so I've actually invested in those skills because of it. Because I felt like it fit the roleplay. So Niles legitimately has seafaring as one of his skills. So he'll kind of get on the top deck and he'll be like, "Oh yes, that is the cargo net. This is the mast." And he's got little songs that he sings for each one that maybe he picked up from servants or dad. M-A-S-T, that it is. And just kind of that whole thing. Goes to the, he's playing with the wheel. And,
It's the most
As he's playing with the
Like,
wheel.
It's the most noble child.
It's smacking
Bullshit.
Gunrod.
it's all factually correct, but it's the worst way of going about it. It takes all the fun out of any of it for everybody but you. You're like, oh, when tying it on, you're like, the rabbit goes around the hole 3 times.
Mhm.
Oh god, yeah. I'm just take one look at you, and I take another big sip. Yeah.
Can I use seafaring to assist in the repairs? Or is it
Definitely.
okay? Cool. Do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Gonna roll for my seafaring. Not bad.
Hey, yeah. Daddy taught him well.
Daddy.
Yeah, so he's just going around helping to make repairs, singing little songs to himself, and the like.
Kokobiel helps in the only way he can, which is praying. He has no skill in this whatsoever.
I'm just playing solitaire.
So I do say after she's done eating and drinking, we'll do a meditation so she can get some chi back.
Okay,
So
yeah.
once the boat gets on its way and going, I don't know how long that takes to go around the.
Right. It's not going to take very long. It'll be maybe a couple of hours.
Takes an
3
hour for me
well,
to do.
Yeah,
Meditation cycle, yeah.
if you want to, if you pray, if you do spend some time praying, go ahead and make your spiritual influence check. And if you're going to be meditating, you can gain a D20 back from meditating. If you have any skill in meditation, the actual skill, you can roll that as well. For meditation, roll D20 times 2, whatever you roll on the D20, and then just multiply it by 2. That's how much mana you'll get back, or chi, or whatever.
That's my meditation.
I know I'm helping with
And then add D20 times 2. Sorry, go ahead.
I know I'm helping with repairs on the ship, but can I also do a meditation check? Because I'm also kind of tapped on
Yeah.
mana.
Yeah, definitely.
Same here. I think I'm okay, but I think I could use a...
So, Gunra climbs back up on the deck while everyone's meditating. And
I just finished my last song. That's how you repair the sail.
So, we still have a longboat on the shore not too far from here. Do you all want to go get that and tie it off to the ship, or do you want to sail right away into the Pirate Cove?
I think having a backup is not a bad idea.
Alright. Well, in that case, let's weigh anchor and get a move on.
Oh, right. I double my meditation check. Is that what I do? You're muted, Rogue.
Thank you. Yeah, you can roll 2d20 for that, and they explode it as well.
Oh, so what's the meditation check itself for? Just to see if I'm successful at the check?
Oh, if you have the skill, you can add that to whatever you roll.
Oh, all right, cool.
For example, I got 26 feedback.
Nice. So I got 19 plus 7, and then I multiply that by 2.
Yeah, it's basically like a d20 per hour, and you guys have like 3 hours, but I imagine 1 hour is at least doing some kind of work or eating or, whatever. And then you can get 2 hours of meditation in at least.
It doesn't look like I have meditation, so...
Yeah, and if you don't have the skill, you can still do it. You'll just get 2d20 instead of the skill roll.
And do I roll in intelligence, or how do I do this?
It's 2d20.
Oh, just roll 2d20?
Yeah.
Cool. That maxes me out. And also, he did earlier say, could he do a medicine check on me to heal me, which I could use some HP, so I'm not against it. That'd be great. I'd love that.
Kokobiel, did you want to do a healing check on him?
I can. I rolled an 11 on the 2d20.
Okay.
So what would that do for me?
So that gives you 11 mana back.
Okay, just 11 mana. Okay, got it.
And then once you do get some sleep, you'll pretty much refill.
Okay. Let me run a medicine check. Healing check, actually.
Correct. And whatever you get, go ahead and add 12 to it, because the guy's going to give you some medicine.
All right, so 32. Rolled a 20.
Sweet. That's really good.
And that was for Percival.
So
32 HP back, Percival.
Nice. That almost tops me off. Hell yeah.
I think Consento, are you wounded as well?
I am wounded, yes. So
All right, I can do this again.
Yeah. We'll say you guys are almost there when you're healing Consento.
So 14 plus.
Jeez, nice.
26.
And 14 plus 12, yep. And who wants to do the roll? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Which roll?
I'm gonna do a secret roll here. Okay, it's gonna be Rob. Can you do a D100 roll, please?
Absolutely.
This is the random encounter, the flying fickle finger of fate.
so how much do I heal?
38. Oh, you got no, you got 26. 26.
No
Consento.
random encounters on the way. All right.
God was with me today.
So we did go back, get the longboat that we sailed here with.
Cool, and I'll add that.
It's got all of our stuff from the previous island probably stashed and stored on it.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. You guys hid that pretty well. All right. Does everybody see this here?
Yes.
Mhm.
Looks like something off the Barbary coast.
Yeah.
I do not. It's all black for me.
Oh, is it? Oh, Percival's not there.
Oh, bummer.
We left him in the cage.
He's still. We just leave him. He's like.
I just look like this. Just like, get a little can.
He talked to whatever is the fucking name. The guy. He's like, they left, right? Oh, they left a long time ago.
There we go. Now we got it.
There
Now
we are.
Now the stream's got it.
Cool. All right. And
Now
if
we
you
know why he
can,
wants to stream. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Could you put in maybe some town?
Got you, my guy.
Thank you, sir. You guys pull the ship in. The ship. You guys pull the ship, and just so everybody knows, this craft is called a Bardinger. It's a small dwarven-made ship. Dwarves in this world are really good at sailing. I hear they're not in D&D, but that's just what I've heard before. I don't know.
Nice.
But in this world, they're really good. They're like Vikings almost, you know?
Oh, that's cool. That's a good way to differentiate yourself from to make
Others
it
more.
unique.
Yeah. And this is a craft called a Bardinger, and it's a small, merchant ship, but it's been converted into, it has one ballista, so there's room for other things. If you guys make money and want to buy, cannons or more weapons and stuff like that, you guys can hook it up at your will, But as you're sailing into this town, you notice there's people everywhere. It's a pretty big town. And there's lots of different species walking around. You see a few orcs, you see a few dwarves here and there, some half-elves, some elves.
Oh my god, does she get excited to see other ogres? Is there other
A lot of
bog
humans.
trolls?
Yeah, there's even a few bog troll here and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's
definitely.
not going to feel awkward walking through the crowd being
She's not going to
9 foot
stick entirely out.
Right. You guys have been, around human civilizations for a while, too, where it's, all humans. In Atikrilis, the Empire is just, there's a lot of humans. So it's kind of cool to see. And it seems like a free town. But there does also seem like there's probably a lot of crime as well, of course. I mean, it's a bunch of pirates, so...
Yeah, I would be surprised if there wasn't crime.
Right. Right, so you guys, you find a dock, and you notice there's someone approaching. He looks like... It looks like an orc walking with a dwarf. And the orc is female. She has an axe hefted over her shoulder. And then the dwarf, he looks like he's carrying a sack of coins on his belt. and he's got a broad-brimmed hat on. And he walks up and he says, and he tips the hat to you guys, and he says, "Hello there." He says, "It would be 1 gold for the stay."
Yes, for the. How long? At 1 gold a day or 1 gold period?
Yeah, you
Uh,
could.
Gunra behind the helm yells out "Ahoy!" and I'm enacting my ahoy.
Nice.
You're enacting your ahoy.
What is that?
Yeah,
What
but-
is? You have a
It
skill
gives-
called
it
ahoy?
It's just
It-
like
I have a skill called ahoy.
Oh,
It
okay.
gives us,
It's
it
just a
gives us
weird thing.
chips.
I've never heard that sentence strung together like that.
I know.
My ahoy.
I know.
We all just
That's
kind
what
of
I
had a
did.
glitch where you're like,
I loved it.
what?
That's awesome.
Ahoy!
Because I knew exactly what he was talking about. I was like, oh yes.
Everybody but, yeah, the Rogue and Jester had no idea. We kind of glitched out. We're like,
Oh.
you're ahoy, okay.
Additional meaning during a character or crew, the pirate rolls a charisma check. If they wish is higher, they may burn 1 saga point to gain the edge and roll twice. So I'm gonna roll my charisma twice.
Neat.
Only if you fail do you have to burn the point, like if you want to. Which, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad I did it.
I mean that works perfectly.
Ahoy, get the fuck out of here.
Not that guy. Come on.
Come on, this guy. No cats allowed. It says on the.
Yeah. It blew up.
Nice.
Sweet.
That's very nice.
It's spicy.
He says, He says, you could have the spot for a week for 1 gold coin.
For a week.
Indeed, sir. 10 days.
And do we know about pirates? Like, would they? Is this like is this like the harbor master or something like that? Would they hold to this? Would they not like steal this ship? Are we gonna have to leave one of us behind to guard this?
He's the wharf master, it seems. He says, the name's Grundle. I'll be the wharf master.
I'm Gunra, the captain of the... What's the ship name?
Dawn Treader.
The Voyage of the Dawn Treader? Are you kidding me? I love it.
Is that stolen from somewhere?
Yes, it is.
Narnia, right?
Chronicles of Narnia, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Prince Caspian was the fucking boss.
He was. Dawn Treader
Is
might
that
have
what
been
you
my
guys-
favorite.
Is that what you guys want to name it, or?
I don't know.
Cool Dawn Treader sounds fantastic.
We
The
kinda just
Dusk
took over, so
Treader.
We don't know
One more edgy.
name.
Yeah, because the Dawn Treader is for the Christian mythology fantasy world. The Dusk Treader is for this one.
There you
Okay,
go.
Okay.
that's cool.
How about
Wait,
the
wait,
Dust
wait.
Treader? The Dust Treader works too.
I saw something about
Dusk
that. I saw
Treader.
something. Oh, what are your days of the days of? You had a chart.
But you said this
I'm gonna
guy's
find
name was
it. Hold
Grundle?
off on that. I'm gonna find it.
So, Gunra hands this guy 4 gold. 1 for the stay. 3 if you can bring us some general supplies and resupplies.
And he says, all right then. He says, you mean
Food,
rum and
water,
such?
and rum.
Ah, of course then, sir. He says, but you'll be finding the best rum right over there. And he points to some tavern with an inn on top, you know.
Does
And he
anybody
says,
know
the best one in town.
Do you know where we could find some more armament for a ship? I'm looking to get either some explosive ballista
Bolts.
bolts or another ballista.
If you're looking for artillery, over here, there's your man. And he points to a building nearby that's, like, near the docks. He says, if you're looking for weapons, he says there's a dwarf armorer right down this road.
Thank you
Oh.
kindly, sir.
What did you want to name the ship real quick? Sorry to
The
interrupt again.
Dusk Predator.
Dusk Treader,
Dusk
yeah.
Treader? Okay,
Yeah.
hop
Oh,
on.
I was just tossing it
Okay,
out there, but if we're
Obacare.
actually doing it, cool.
So
That works.
Dusk in this is called Obacare. Right?
Oh, the Opakare.
Yeah.
Opakare.
Opakade Treader.
Mhm.
How about we just call it? Yeah, or we could just call it the
Dust Treader.
Opakari.
Dusk Treaders.
Oh,
What did you say?
We could just call it the Opakari. I kind of like that.
Either way is fine with me. As long as we have a name written down.
A ballista will cost us 400 gold.
Ooh.
A cannon would cost us 2,000 gold.
Ow.
A catapult would cost us 800 gold. A
That's
fire
a lot of
cannon
gold.
would be 1,850.
So
Heck,
it
A
probably
rail
would be.
cannon.
All right, guys, we need to do some theft.
We need to do some grinding here.
We need a heist. Rogue
just
Steal
come into a
every
bunch
bit
of
of
gold.
heist encounter. Let's go.
Didn't we
Heist
just come
encounter,
into a
let's
bunch
go.
of loot?
Where's the local? Never mind.
I don't think we had that much.
Let's go to the local fighters guild and kill rats in basements for
For the next
days.
20 days.
For 20 years.
Oh, man, there's so in the latest season of Fantasy High, which is Dimension 20's role-playing game, whatever. There's this antagonist group that the main characters find up against called they're called the Grinders, and they just go out in the forest and kill rats. But they've killed like 80,000 of them, so they're comparable in level to them. But they're just like, oh, they're metagamers. Ah! Like the anti-party is just the people who go out and like, oh yeah, we're just gonna grind, kill rats and spiders in the forest, and that's
Damn
it.
farmers.
Exactly. They farm XP. That's it.
so Grundle
Wait.
says, the Fog Baron, if you need a job, or if you need a place to stay, or some ale or mead, Fog Baron's the place to go.
Fucking hell, I only have 29 gold on my first gold.
Thank
Alright.
you, Fogbear.
And I assume that we are fine leaving the Dust Treader in your hands?
Indeed, sir. He says, I'll look it over for it. As will my, and he looks over to the orc, and he says, my men. Or women.
Benrar looks at you all and goes, well, where do you want to go first? Get drunk or buy stuff?
Buy
I
stuff.
would want to see if we could get, if they're going to be loading up the ship, I would want to see about putting the girl in a place where they would not come across her. Because the less eyes on her, the better. Like maybe lock her up in the cabin's quarters, because they wouldn't have a reason to go in the cabin's quarters.
They better not anyway.
Just like if somebody saw it and be like, "Oh, that's the key thing that we were wanting," or just even like,
Or
"Oh,
we
there's a
could
fucking
keep Sir
diseased
Rodram.
person."
Or, oh look, they have a little girl locked up. How creepy.
I mean, they're
Sir-
pirates. I don't think
Sir
they-
Rodram.
Like,
He-
put up a
he's-
curtain over the cage and have
Yeah,
him
something
station
like that.
guard.
just
or
something like
something.
that. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, Sir Rodram might be the only one who's immune
This
to
is the
this
risk.
disease. Because he's
Yep.
a
Yeah.
ghoul, right?
He says, I could stay here and guard the girl. It would be my honor.
You know, you're all right.
It's-
Slap him on the back. Because I need to get drunk. It's been a pretty emotional, crazy 24 hours. And I just need to, Nala, you're great. Sir Rodram, you're great. I need
Did
to
you see
get...
his helmet? He says, thank you very much, sir. You
Yeah.
are all right yourself.
Thank you. And Percival's going to go get drunk.
He says, I won't be drinking anyway, so I'll just stay here and guard the ship.
Do you even eat? Or need to eat?
Or want to eat?
I do have certain cravings. If you bring back some meat, I won't say no to it.
Cooked or
Very
raw?
well,
Raw.
sir.
Cooked or raw?
And a virgin pina colada. Yes?
The animal is fine.
Alright, well.
Live?
I'm gonna go
To be dead. That's fine.
lead the troops in. Well, it seems like the ship is in good hands. Come on, let's get wasted.
Everyone wants to go drink, and I just want to go and.
I do
Stop.
want to get like some actual jobs and stuff or something. I want to see about getting explosive bolts for the ballista. See if that's a thing
Okay.
first, because like obviously we can't afford another ballista or anything, but if we can get like 2 or 3 explosive bolts, you know, that might even the playing field against something big.
And get jobs based off of our skills.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so you want to go to the artillery guy?
Yes.
All right. And we don't have to do like a whole shopping episode or anything, but
I demand you play every single person we barter with, Rogue. How dare you?
I demand they all be played by Samuel L. Jackson. Just come to the bartender. It's Samuel L. The armorer. It's Samuel L. It's the guy who has arms and armor is a dwarf, Samuel L.
oh no, I left the game.
Oh no!
See now? Too much Sam
We're
L.
free! Anarchy!
Too much Sam
Add
L.
the cannons! Add the cannons! Do the cannons now! God dang it.
I'm gonna post a link to a website where you can go and get gear if you want to, and it rolls the availability for you. So you could click on it and it'll roll to see if it's in the shop.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
Then you can buy it.
For the amount of stuff that we have, do we just want to hand wave an amount that we sell it for, or do you want us to actually add it all up and?
Yeah, actually, because you have all of the
Previous loot.
the cups and stuff, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So we go to the equipment list.
Yeah. Let's see here. Did I write on there how much that would be, or?
No, you just gave us how much gold or whatever we personally would get.
Actually, you told us it was going to be about the same amount as a cannon. I had to try.
I know
Yeah, you
some
did.
of you guys just were like, I'm gonna just carry a few things, and then Gunratet like took the whole chest. Did Brunhilde take a chest?
Yeah, I would help carry
I
stuff.
took
on.
all the smithing gear. Oh, are you talking about the on the boat?
When you guys were in the pirates' hideout? You remember when they had all the like cups and trinkets and stuff that were
Yeah.
stolen?
I had
Yeah,
a.
no, we
No, she did not take anything.
so we
but all
we
that.
specifically said we brought some to the beach though, and I assume we would have picked it up, like
Yeah.
once we had the ship. So
Well, he also asked us if we were weighing down our characters with extra stuff, and I was like, I'm pretty sure.
And Gunra was
stuff
the
that
only
I'm
one willing
carrying-
to.
that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's
Yeah. So. No,
I
didn't
said
grab
I
anything
grabbed
but the anvil and stuff.
I said I grabbed enough to not weigh me down, essentially.
You just
And then I
kinda
dropped it off in the-
pocketed a few things, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So for those who just filled up their pockets, let's do 3d10 in gold.
Alrighty. That was me.
For those
19 gold.
Gunratet, you had a chest.
Yeah.
Let's do 3d10 times 5.
Look at me.
Nice.
Damn.
So we all get 3d10 times 10. 3d10 time. 3d10 gold.
Just 3d10 gold. Yeah, it's explosive though.
Gotcha.
So you might have grabbed something that was actually worth.
Dude, Kokobeel gets 2 more dice rolls then.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. And if you want it to explode, just put an exclamation point by the die, after
Got
the
it.
die. And it'll blow, yeah.
I got 12.
41 gold.
3d10.
T5.
I get.
And then add your looting skill to that gun rotet.
Alright.
And
Well,
then
that's not times 5, so.
we'll do 16 plus your looting skill times 5. That's what we'll do.
I have 12 bones.
Nice. I got a little bit of scratch.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm on this website
Would like to sell my forged.
that you linked. Equipment
They're worth
list.
4 gold. According to.
He's got armor, gear, and weapons up there at the top. I don't know if he put any artillery in there.
There was ballista spear as a weapon, but that's 5 gold a pop. So I would assume explosive ballista equip. Oh, I would assume it'd be the price of a regular cannonball, because cannonball's also in there.
Okay.
But yes,
Yeah, that works.
Are we doing times my looting skill or just add 2 to my overall amount?
Add your looting skill to 16, and then we'll multiply both of the sum of that times 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy 1 explosive ballista thing because they're 20 a pop if they're about the same price as a cannonball. But now I have it.
This is your boomstick.
Here's my stick.
Stop, you screwheads.
So just to let you know, I got 90 gold.
Nice.
You have how much gold?
Well, that's I brought 90 gold on top of the 30 that I already had.
Okay. Is that 90 for... Is that split between all of us? Or is that
No,
just...
that was the
Your-
stuff he grabbed.
That was a gold chest that he carried and weighed himself down.
Oh. Alright.
So that's 120.
From the Pirate
Right, so-
Crypt Cove, there are a number of things that I have put mine to claim that there's no contention. Or if there was contention, there was like 2 things. Like Gunra and I both claimed leather greaves, and there was 2 of them, so he would get 1 and I would get 1, right? There was also food for Percy and Brunhilde, and there's just a question mark, so I imagine that was something we could all get access to. Anyway, I don't want to assume, but I just want, is this stuff that we all just get? Like, we good with that? Okay, I just wanted to make certain. And then also, Rogue, you said that there's some spell books on the ship that there might be, and I wouldn't mind taking. I mean, there's not a ton of like gear for me to buy as a mage, so I think that's probably what he'd be more interested in.
Okay.
Now, can I also use those or not?
Yes.
Okay, so I definitely want to look at them as well. Sorry.
Yeah, that's no problem. Alright. Let's make them random. Both of you roll 3d20.
Okay. Explosive or just regular 3d20?
Just 3d20.
I rolled an 18. Oh no. Okay, both of us are right there.
And then also roll 3d8, please.
There's no way in hell I'm gonna get a hand cannon.
A little expensive?
No. It's a 12% availability rate.
Oh.
Okay, 3d8, 3d8. Good. Okay.
Item is available. Nice. I get
So
an
tell
Imperial
me,
helmet.
let's see here. let's do Percival's first roll. What did you roll first on your 8?
7.
And then what did you roll on the 20?
14. My first 20 was a 14. My first 8 was a 7.
Seven and a 14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there is the Book of Manibolt. I'm gonna copy it, paste it in the chat. If that's cool.
Please do.
Manibolt is an initiate spell used to like drain mana energy and stuff like that, but it does half damage to people. All right, Coco BL, what was your first
My
8?
my first 8 was a 7, and my first 20 was an 18.
18. And this
I
is
would-
called this is the Scroll of Shatter.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll this here quickly. We'll do that. You have 3 scrolls of shatter, or you guys can split them up however you want to.
Okay.
Not
I
a
mean,
single
we can
black
also
shadow
share
weapon?
books, presumably, right?
Yes, you can. Scrolls are like one-time use, and it
Right.
doesn't drain any of your mana when you use it, and it eats the scroll away, basically, when you cast it. Right? And what was the second D8 that you rolled, Percival?
Second D8 I rolled was another 7,
Nice.
and it was my 20 was an 8.
Oh, the Book of Fireball.
Oh, bonus.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
No.
The Book of
Why are
Kill
you
Everybody.
turning into a fire sorcerer with an ogre as your best friend? God.
He can't hear you over the sound of the fireball whooshing.
What was the second D8 for Coco BL?
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Second D8 was a 4, and second D20 was a 7.
I think that one's kind of cool for you. Well, that works. This one you can pretty much gain instantly as a priest, right? You're a priest?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
What did I get?
Communion,
Ooh.
and it's
So,
for blessing. It's probably in the priest collection, maybe, you know?
Yeah.
Which he would freely give it to you.
That would be. So, I'll have to figure out how to add that too.
Yeah, if you want to, you could just copy it and paste it into your magic area, the description,
My magic area.
the magic tab.
Oh my.
Yeah, the magic area. All right, the last one.
Sorry, I was stuck on the magic area. D8 is a 3. D20 is an 11.
A summoning spell. Oh, another scroll.
Oh, it's
This
a.
is the scroll.
Is it a scroll or is it? Oh, so it's a summoning scroll.
Correct, yeah.
Got it.
And there's 2 of these, so I guess 1 for each of you. If you guys want to split them.
Right.
Summon Ghost.
Oh, that's so cool.
So if you really love it, I can play that. That's a little evil for me, and I have no interest in it.
Yeah.
I am totally down. I don't think. I think being a Vitagi and being a demon person, like, Percival is he has he's merciful, but I think his concept of like, especially as it pertains to like monsters. I mean, he loves Sasha, so I think he's just like, hey, it's just a ghost. We had one in our house. It moved things around. We called it Larry.
And then the last D8, Coca-BL.
That was a 3 and a 17.
Another summoning.
Hopefully something a bit nicer.
Summon Swarm.
Ooh. I don't hate that. Is that a scroll or a book?
That one's a book.
Yeah.
Give me that book, yeah. Give me that book.
After I'm done with it, slaps his hand.
Ow! I'll content myself with my book of mana.
Oh, you'll get it. You'll get it. Let me finish, though.
Yes, that's fine.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Because I also have these 2 books from the Crypt Cave. Can I also identify them?
Yeah.
I found a weapon I would like to buy.
Oh.
It is available.
Actually, let me do these other books later. We spent a lot of
Before
time
you
on
do
us, so focus on these guys.
Go for it, Brunhilde. What did you find?
Before
I
she does
found. Okay.
that, Gunra walks up to her and tosses her a ogre sword. But there's a rune affixed to it. For some reason, it has a dim candlelight glow to it.
Where did you come across a sword that has a light source on it?
Think about it.
Did you just give me the fire blade?
No. He went and bought an ogre sword, put it a rune, or bought a rune, put it on there.
What is the damage?
An ogre sword has a damage of. Oh shit! There's the
2d20.
2d20 plus
And then the rune
d6
adds
fire damage.
2d20 and a d6. And then with your improved weapon, it would add another d6, I believe. And with your key, another d6.
Well, yeah, that's the improved thing, but it's a sword. I would, but I'm expect hammers. That's why she wasn't really.
Well, you could trade it to a hammer if you want to. That's fine.
But
he would
the
know.
argument was over a sword, so he bought her a sword.
She was.
Well, that works perfectly.
She wasn't fair and square. She wasn't gonna do much more with it.
So he bought her a 40 gold sword and a 30 gold rune.
Wow.
To make them swear.
That's sweet.
I just bought a bunch of armor, so.
Honestly, my last time I played Demon Gate, I had my armor up to like 40 Wade. And I had like hundreds of HP, and I was still getting my shit wrecked. So all that to say, that is a wise investment because it will keep you
I'm
alive.
up to 16 armor right now. So
Nice.
Did you buy like leather set and stack?
What do you mean leather? No, I was just going through and like I went through like the best one I could for a reasonable price. So like I went through and I just
I see.
So I've got an Imperial helmet, I've got Rothic pauldrons, a Gambesian, Scythic bracers, and I already had the Ranger boots. So
nice.
And that was 10 less, so I've got 7 gold left.
Sweet. Now you guys just need to go get more treasure.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just gonna see if there's anything cool I can get.
All right.
All right. So you said it was an ogre sword, DD20.
2d20 and the rune. Is it a d6 rune or is
D6 rune, yeah.
enchanted with flame? Now you're gonna have to spec. I mean swords,
so I can have a specialization there?
What's that?
I don't have a
But
specialization.
I don't
in
even know
swords,
what
but
the
I can have-
captain's sword is. So I
Oh.
might have just given you a better weapon.
What? But its design is Backrol, so she would definitely not say no.
Ooh, a
The
shuriken.
notes are
Not
double-edged.
really.
There is an ability too that you could grab when you go up on a level, especially when your reputation level. Until you get to like 13, you can choose your own and everything. But when you go up in a reputation, next step, you could probably check out. I think it's weapon bond, where you can kind of bond your weapons together, and it links the same specialization that you have in one weapon and ties it to another one, so that you don't have to like spend a bunch of points specking to have like your sidearm. You know what I mean?
I think
There
there's
is.
another skill that I want to get to for quick draw. Or I could even, since I have so much strength, I can drop my shield and dual wield two very heavy, or two medium-sized, two medium weapons right now.
Does an ogre sword count as a medium weapon, though?
It is.
I'll bet it's larger than that, but I could be wrong.
It says very heavy.
Yeah, it's a biggie.
It's a two-handed, but could I wield it with one hand at 29 strength?
Oh shit! I think almost right. Is it 30? You could do too
weight,
heavy.
My weight allowance says very heavy / two medium, so I can carry one-handed a very heavy,
Yeah.
but two-handed can only be two mediums. So if I dual wield, it's two mediums. If it's one-handed, it's a very heavy weapon. So I can one-hand that ogre sword. So you get little cat boy over here who's like dragging the sword with two hands. You can't toss that to me. There's no way, can you?
His strength is 19, so
He's dragging it down the street. He's good.
19?
yeah.
What does your weight allowance say on that?
I want to see something real quick. I'll change your strength back in just a second.
Yeah.
26. Okay. That's not it. 25. Your strength will eventually be able to carry that. Like two heavy weapons.
Yeah, no, I saw that in the book, yeah. If I get my strength even higher, it'll change to two very heavy or two heavy weapons.
Alright, so a few hours shopping, and let's do one more random roll. Who wants to do it?
I will.
Alright, the flying fickle finger of fate.
This is fun. I want to fight something.
Ooh,
Alright.
93.
Oh shit,
Is that really good or really bad?
that's really bad.
That's really bad.
Alright, where are you guys going after the shopping?
I was gonna get a meal for what's his face and then head back to the ship.
I was gonna head back to the
Roger.
ship.
Okay.
I'd like
And
to.
then, yeah.
I'd like to peruse their books at the because I mean I've been looking at books that we got from the ship, but I didn't actually get to do any shopping. So I would be interested in whatever magical books they have.
Okay, cool.
I need to do a roll.
I could really use some armor too. So
Nice.
I went from
Yeah.
1 piece of armor to 6 pieces of armor, so
How
Dude,
much gold
huge.
do you need?
or like 4 pieces of armor.
Did you check out the armor at all, Cocopiel?
no, not yet.
Okay, cool.
I'll take care of that though. I might do it in downtime if that's okay.
Yeah, definitely. You guys could do all that. So, is it safe to say you guys are grabbing some food and then heading back to the ship, or?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Rogue. Before
What's up?
we do that, I've had this damn stone. Can the weaponsmith tell me what it is?
Oh. I remember that stone.
did you buy a ruin? Or a rune?
He found it on the.
Found it in the book.
It was in the ruins.
The stone was a.
Messing with you. Sorry.
Where did I put that? Strange stone identify T number 6.
All right.
By the way, as we're getting the food, I think I'm going to be smart alecky and actually use my new spell. And purify food, purify everything.
Yeah.
Want to
Very
try it
cool.
out. Just want to try it out.
Do you remember which loot it was from? Was it the old lighthouse?
I think it was Lighthouse, yeah. Or maybe it was that chest I found.
Oh, it was washed ashore. Okay, identified for 3 gold. The guy will identify it for you.
Alright, 3 gold.
It is called a mage stone, and it's for one-time use. The mage can, it cracks, and it adds D4 to the spell power damage before it shatters.
Ooh, that's fun.
How much are you going to sell for?
6 gold and 1 silver.
Alright. Hoping it was a rune, but
Yeah, it's pretty crystal, but yeah, you can tell it swirls with. It's been awakened, a lot of the crystals and stuff that mages can use. That you can find them like in their rare form, which is just like mind and stuff like that, and then an enchanter can like awaken them, which will give them like a specific power.
alright.
The mage stone. So whoever you want to give that to or sell or whatever. You want to say you guys...
He'll hold on to it for an important time. Keep it in the back pocket.
Okay. Percival, you wanted to identify?
Well, I wanted to do 2 things, because I imagine that those were books we got on the ship that you had mentioned.
Correct.
So I haven't actually done any shopping yet. So I imagine he'd want to go to like the library or an Arcana shop and see about finding some. I don't know if there's like magic caster gear, or if there's at least like other spell books for him to kind of look at. I think that's kind of what's going through my mind.
Yeah. Is there anything specific that you had in mind, or
Spell books wise?
or like anything, any type of gear or enchantments or crystals or anything?
I think I'm always nervous about running out of mana in combat. So, I mean, having something to help with my mana consumption is a premium for me.
Yeah. I'll say there is like a probably a small mage shop, and we'll say like that's why Jester was able to get a rune, and so there are like some potions there, but I'm gonna say it's not like there's not like a school there for mages or anything really what you would find in a big city.
Yeah.
So there's some things, but not a lot.
Sure.
But you could definitely find mana potions there if you're interested in that.
How much are they?
I believe they're 20 gold. Let me make sure though. I think I might be wrong about that. I didn't write this game.
But yeah, I would be interested in that or other spell books to buy. But I don't know how much a spell book would be to buy.
Spellbooks are usually it depends on what the mana drain is. and then let's see here.
It occurs to me I could probably look it up in your the game.
That's all right. I'm right here. The purchase of spell book is max drain times 2 gold.
That's a good formula.
Scrolls is you could buy scrolls too, which is cheaper, and you don't have to spend time learning them.
True.
But purchasing scrolls is the cost is equal to half the mana drain in gold. And for those who are mages, some of you guys can create scrolls.
I can actually
But you-
do that, yeah. I need
Oh,
to
yeah.
work on that.
Anyway, yeah, that's a lot of downtime stuff.
yeah.
You guys could do at will.
So yeah,
mana-
looking at books then and getting drunk. Those are the two things that Percival would do.
Okay. So let's say you guys go to the tavern for a bit then. Pick up food, get some alcohol, and then before you go back to the ship. If that
And
is that safe
no
to
al-
say?
and no alcohol for me, but yeah.
Okay. There's a mana crystal for 30 gold, and it refills 100 mana before it shatters.
Nice.
Ooh.
Does it have to go all at once, or can it be like 10 here, 10 there?
Yeah, that one specifically is all at once. But you
Gotcha.
can find potions that you can do that with. Let's see. Mana potion. Here we go. Oh, it's 7 gold and 1 silver, or 7 gold and 2 silver for 25 mana.
Okay.
I was way off.
That's good. Well, it's all right. And then it goes in the level of spells goes from the ring is initiate to robe to advocate, or is it initiate? It's initiate, advocate, robe, right?
Correct. Initiate, advocate, robe.
And when do we unlock advocate? What level?
Advocate is a 3rd level,
Oh,
so you can use those. Yeah,
Heck
you're
yeah.
a robe now, I believe.
oh hell yeah,
What level are you?
7.
Okay, yeah. So your next one is Magister at 12.
All right.
There's a heavy mana potion which is 15 gold, and it gives you 50 mana. Just in case you want that option.
I'm gonna keep looking at some of these guys.
Yeah, whenever you can go through, there's like all kinds of potions and stuff and crystals or herbs, stuff like that. All right, let's go to the tavern. Could we do some tavern music, sir?
My good man, I believe we can. I know I got it here. How rowdy
we'll-
do you want it to be? A rowdy tavern? You want like a chill tavern? What are we talking?
Yeah, let's do
It's
some
pirate.
rowdy.
It's pirates.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do a rowdy tavern. Oh, not that rowdy. No, I'm just kidding. That's perfect.
Do I hear
It's-
a whip cracking in the background?
Hey, he wanted a rowdy tavern.
It's nighttime now. The 2 suns are setting and on the horizon, and you guys are walking down the street of this pirate town. You get outside of this tavern called the Fog Baron, and you notice this guy gets tossed out of the door immediately, lands in the street in a puddle right here, and he's just passed out. And you notice this orc is the one that throws him out, and then he like looks at you guys and then kind of just walks back in. You guys are free to move around up into the tavern with your tokens as you wish.
Can you? I cannot see.
Oh, that's because you're not there again. What is going on?
Oh,
He's been naughty.
I've been so naughty.
You're a naughty boy. Naughty.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm bigger than every single person in here.
I mean, you are a giant troll lady.
Oh, what happens when I come in and I'm bigger than the guard that just threw someone out?
He looks over at you and he gives you an eye, like a raised eyebrow. Like, hey, how you doing?
Oh shit. No.
That's a mountain nod. That's a mountain nod, climb.
But then he goes over to the corner and just leans up against the wall. But you notice this place is filled with all different types of species. There's some ladies and men of the night on the stairs that go up to the tavern. The place is filled with pirates, of course. And there's
There's
a
some
dancer.
shady looking characters in here, Rogue.
They're pirates.
Yeah.
But I don't know
I'm gonna
about you,
get-
but this one looks pretty sexy AF.
I'm either gonna get stabbed or syphilis in this bar. Either or.
Maybe
So-
both.
Maybe both.
Maybe both.
While all this is going on, Gunra stays
Everyone
in the back
cover
of
your
the room and
drinks.
just hides in the crowd.
Okay.
This is definitely a cover your drink sort of crowd.
Brunhilde comes over here, pops a squaw, and she's like, Bart, chicken!
Hold on, really
3
quick.
whole chickens.
I need to roll for syphilis really quick, guys. Hold on, 1 second.
Wait a minute, what?
I imagine Brunhilde could do the fucking Scooby-Doo thing where you just take the whole chicken in your mouth and just come out with just the bones.
It takes a couple bites. Come on, no.
Or you just chew the bones. You don't even care about the bones.
She uses the bones as toothpick.
Can
After
we just
she
say that
snaps it in
concealment
half.
check?
What? Oh wow, yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
Let me check it out. Oh, 42. Oh my god.
You're being all edgy in the corner.
No, the corner does not exist. It is just total darkness.
Totally gone. He's lurking.
But she doesn't really have that much manners. She is an ogre and she's very hungry still. So when food gets there, she ignores everyone and just concentrate on her food and her drinking.
The guy who's worrying me here the most is Mr. Magic-y, like, guy in the corner over here. He's, making me nervous.
The dark hood. The guy's over there playing cards. He's got the deep hood on.
Percival walks up to the bartender and he's like, "My good man, I'd like some of your finest brandy."
Brandy.
Yes.
He looks you up and down for a second. He's got a big scar. It looks like an axe hit him in the face.
My God.
You know, and he's not very pretty. And he says, "For you, that'll be 3 gold."
Jesus. Anyway, I mean, like, okay, how about your less expensive brandy?
3 gold.
3.5 gold.
Jesus.
You see one of the dwarfs next to you. He says, "Ah, come on, quit messing with the lad." And then he says, he starts to smile, and it's a rotten tooth grin. And then he says, "All right then, 1 silver,
One silver.
unless you want the jug."
How much is the jug?
5 gold.
I'll go.
And then the dwarfs laugh again.
You know what?
You're expecting like Hennessy, like VSOP, and you're getting like El Presidente.
Yeah, I'll give him the 1 silver, and I smile and I say, "Thank you I appreciate that. And I look at I kind of like raise my brandy to the dwarves, to the guy, and as kind of a sign of good faith for these dwarves, I'll actually be like, "What are you drinking? Let me get you a drink."
Yeah. The guy with the patch.
For
He
honest
says,
men, and I kind of like raise my brandy glass to them.
He says, "Aye, mead, my friend."
A mead for each of them, my good man. And how much does that cost?
One drink for each of them is actually about a silver piece.
Okay. So there you go. Drink for me, them. Raise my glass, and then I kind of try and find a corner, maybe like over here, with my brandy, and I just sit and start looking through one of my new spell books, sipping on that brandy.
Yes, I don't believe I've gotten a server yet. I need the menu. Like, what do you got for food here?
He says, we have all kinds. We got rabbit. That's the stew for today. Rabbit stew, figs, raisin fish, fruit, goat, honey, mutton. What do you have?
I have the honey and the, if you have any sort of cheese, good meat.
I'll take 2 of everything.
I'd like some food and just some water, please.
And something light and airy to complement the honey.
He looks at you strange.
I'm just kidding. Give me an ale.
Here it is.
He says, you fellas here. You're not from around here.
We just joined up with old Greg. You know old Greg, right?
He likes Baileys, I think.
He drinks Baileys out of a shoe.
You want to go to a bar where they wee on each other?
I like it.
What ship did you come in on?
The fuzzy little man peach.
The Dusk Treader.
The Dusk Treader. Not one I've heard of.
Aye, she's a small little, was it Bard something or other?
Bardinger.
Bardinger.
Hey, that's a good ship then.
Yes.
It seems to be very competently made.
All the other dwarfs are like, of course, yes, sir. Ah, ha, ha.
Ah, yes.
I can kiss up with the best of them.
So, small meal is like 2 bones.
2 bones.
Like, a moderate meal is 4 bones, and a large meal is a copper piece. So if you throw a gold down, that like covers your drinks, your food. If you throw a silver down, that covers. If you throw a gold down, that's really like a tip and everything, and it's really.
I'll throw out a gold.
It's really high paying. If you throw a silver down, that covers your meal and everything with like a nice tip.
Oh,
I'm assuming, yeah. Just throw out a gold.
I throw down 2 silver. I'm not quite so ostentatious.
Oh, I am very ostentatious.
Oh, we know.
I'm apparently a cheapskate because I
Yes,
gave
you are. We know.
Yeah, Brunhilde knocks 1 gold for the amount of food that she just consumed.
Nice. Yeah. That's definitely cool. The door opens up to the back of the kitchen, and you notice an ogre come through. He brings a barrel, sets it up over there to refill the barrels.
Nice.
And he does look around for a moment and notices another ogre here as well.
I see what's going on here.
Oh my god, it just
Hey.
happened.
How you doing?
Why is he like oddly handsome in a way?
I got
It is right.
He's got
It
like
is.
a WWE wrestler handsome face, you know?
That is the best looking ogre I think I've seen. Right?
He looks kind of like a scroll.
He does kind of look like a scroll. I think it's the chin.
It is.
Yeah,
It's always the chin.
Is that a Thanos? No.
He's got like the perfect scars
There's that
too,
Josh
like
Brolin.
across the face.
Yeah. Oh, say it. Handsome ogre.
Great food. Thank you. She'll yell out above the crowd.
He goes like he puts his hand up and then he like looks like he looks around and walks away.
I'm delicately picking at this platter of cured meats and goat cheese and honey. It's like, yes.
I guess a big ass ogre that's fucking got fully kitted out with a glowing sword and a warhammer and a shield all wrapped up into one, eating a bunch of food is not intimidating for everyone.
Just like, just grabbing handfuls and just
Eating.
There's this drunk guy at the table with you. I think you're the only one at that table, right?
Absolutely, yeah, I think so.
So,
It's the only place I could fit.
he's like looking at you while he's eating. And you could tell his eyes are wide, but they're also trying to fixate on you. You know, like moving around.
he sees a mountain to climb.
Yeah. He's like, hey, that's the kind of woman I like. He scoots over here. This is a human, by the way.
A human.
I don't want to live.
How much drink does he have left, and how big of a flask does he have?
It looks like he's been drinking quite a bit with several mugs over there empty. And he's probably got like half the mug left. And he says, can I buy you a drink?
Absolutely. Keep them coming.
So Percival's actually not there. I just moved my token to see the bar better.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Because he's over there.
He says, what brings a beautiful thing like you into this place? Huh?
Oh, we're just traveling. You don't have to worry about us. Looking for things to do, people to... We're looking for...
Oh, yeah. Looking for things to do as well.
Of course.
I'm sure you are, tiny human.
I do things all the time.
Ah, yeah. You wouldn't happen to know about any temples in this town, would you?
Oh, there's temples. Yeah. There's a temple right down the street. I could take you there.
It's this house. It's gonna be this house.
It's gonna be...
I worship at it every day. The temple of my body.
Directions are just fine, tiny thing. It's fine.
Wait till you see my altar.
Oh!
Tiny.
Hey.
He's like, I'm
Go to my sacred place.
And it sucks because, you know, she technically has 13 beauty.
hey.
So she's not ugly whatsoever.
She's good looking. She's good looking, yeah.
Yep. She's not beautiful, but she is not
Beauty is-
ugly. She's like in the very middle, so she is.
What is everybody's physical beauty?
I'm a 9, but my charisma is 20. So
Oh. So he's not too good in the looks department,
No,
but
he's not.
I charm him if I can get a word in edgewise.
My beauty is the same as my charisma, 16.
hey.
Mine is a 17. Go fig.
Hey, there's a
Like,
couple of men tep over there too.
Everyone's always saying, well, Blue, you play really slutty characters, and now I have Brunhilde, and she's like, no, she's not slutty. She hit on one person, and that was that really beautiful lady. That was it.
Oh,
She did it because she was in a desperate need of getting the fuck out of there.
the slave owner. Yeah.
Slave owner. Yeah, his wife. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah baby.
So far, you guys think she might have died at sea in the wreck, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. But here's an example. She's not falling for it.
Yes. What's Gunrotet doing?
He is skittish by nature, as all Mind Tep are. So he's trying his best to blend in with the crowd and not draw notice to himself. Trying to stick to any shade or shadow that he can manage to find. He's just not having any of this. Crowds do not go well.
Is
I specifically said no contact.
is this like is this just like a Mentep thing, or is this a Gunra thing? Because he was also the one that was like, "Let's go get drunk."
No, he never said let's go get drunk.
Oh, I thought he said, "Let's go get drunk."
No.
Yeah, DoorDash is way too far away from where you need it to be. You need DoorDash to be now and available in this fantasy world.
There is 2 Mentep in the bar. One is an older one, and they're both in the corner sitting together. And there's one female. She has a hood on. Oh, and she's playing the music. It seems.
Perhaps Gunn has gravitated over in that direction, but he's still doing his best to hide in the shade.
Yeah.
Shadows.
Yeah, and the guys that okay, cool. She got it.
He's just trying to listen to everyone's conversation, try to gather as much information as he can.
Seeing if there's anything interesting. All right, make a listening or a perception check if you like.
I don't have the skill listening, but I will do a perception. Oh, the music is too loud.
Yeah.
You're just like so miserable. You're like, the music's too loud. Everyone's bumping into me. I hate it here. I think somebody stepped on my nail.
And what is Coco BL doing?
He's just sitting at the bar, eating, drinking.
Maybe
Trying to, chat up the dwarves, and maybe talking about in completely ignorantly talking about how cool that ship is, things like that.
Oh yeah, they're definitely talking about the ship.
Yeah,
I want to know more about the ship.
And he doesn't know much at all, but he gushes like a puppy about how cool that ship is, and how he might even accidentally called a boat. I mean, he's just completely, but he's so absolutely innocently exuberant about it that hopefully they will give him a little pass.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a charisma check.
Will do.
Consento, can you do that as well, please?
Charisma check.
Because you're chatting with these guys too, right? Or
yeah, I'm trying to get I'm subtly trying to get information about the area and the politics and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm also just I'm letting them do most of the talking, letting them.
Didn't quite explode.
Hell yeah.
Close but no explosion.
Consento got a good one.
I am the kind of person to just sidle into a conversation, be like, yes, tell me more about the leadership problems you're having. Shit like that, just oh, it's quite interesting. Just plodding the conversation along, but letting them take the lead. So they're not going to remember me very much, Going to remember having a conversation with an old man.
Yes, no one will ever remember this voice. It's so inconspicuous.
Like a geriatric Cobra Commander.
No.
A geriatric Cobra Commander.
I'll get you, Jove. Yeah, no.
The Code of Bones is written on the wall next to Percival. You notice that while you're looking at that.
That would be over here, yeah.
It says, "None shall share the whereabouts of Jade Cove to those who would bring forces against it." And then number 2, all captains will give those worthy their rightful share, as captains, quartermasters, and mates will take double shares. And then number 3, the last one, those on trial for a crime have the right to trial by combat.
Hell yeah.
If a champion is not named, they will fight for their right to justice.
That's something to file away for certain, because we're definitely gonna get in trouble here.
Yeah, I would. I look at that and I go, huh. And can I? I think Percival could memorize it. I am awful at memorizing things, though. If you'd like me to roll for it, I can.
You can write it down
definitely.
too. Like,
Yeah,
Right?
Yep. Yeah, that's right. He'll write it. So he'll write down the code.
cool. As you're writing down the code, this girl comes over dancing next to you.
like twerking on him.
Oh!
It's an orc girl.
Is it an attractive orc girl?
Look at her.
Not bad.
Yeah.
The tusks are always a bit of a turnoff for me because I'm like, that would get in the way. But you know,
You're just thinking about that part.
that's the only part that I don't mind on orc girls. And I'm like,
I think
It looks. Yeah, go ahead.
I think Percival is like yes, and he's just like writing it down.
well, you're just studiously writing
Yeah.
it down, she's like grinding on you.
Yeah, when she notices that you're not interested, she just like goes like that, and starts to like walk over to the bar.
But wait, as she walks away, he's like, wait, no, I didn't, no. He like finishes writing. He's like,
yes.
I'm ready.
Just as you're ready.
Yes, let's. I don't know. You want to dance?
You ready? You ready to dance? And then she takes your hand and she looks over for the music because the music stopped.
Oh, it's still going for me.
Yeah, it's still going for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, I can just hear waves.
Oh, here, let me restart it then for you, buddy.
Oh,
I
what
got you.
happened? Do you guys hear the waves?
I
Yeah, I
in the
heard the waves in
background
the
very
background.
slightly.
Yeah, I've
Oh.
got it. I've got the two layered over one another. But let me put on some tavern music.
There we go.
I got you, guy.
Yeah. She starts to try to dance with you.
I
If you don't have the skill,
I don't
you
have.
can do a dex check.
I don't have the skill, but I imagine this is something he grew up doing. Like,
I imagine you would to be like ballroom dancing,
Absolutely.
like high society dancing,
Absolutely.
not this kind of dancing.
absolutely.
And
You
and
would
suddenly
go for, like a hand.
and suddenly the safety dance breaks out.
Let's see.
She got a 12. She's doing really nice.
5.
Hey. It's a success.
Hey, that was just like a, hey, you did it right, bud. You
That's
did it
all
right.
right. You're doing good.
Hey, bud.
She
Proud of
says,
you, bud.
She says, what are you and your friends in town for?
Oh, yes, we're, just moving through. That kind of thing. Stopping by to see if, what the hubbub is about this area.
Says nobody moves through Jade Cove. And she smiles, kind of like seductively.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'd like to
trying
move
say it.
through your Jade Cove.
Oh,
Jade, I think you gotta talk to a doctor about that.
That fits too because she's an orc and she's green.
yeah, that's where I was.
Fair?
I was actually
Okay.
giving you some props on that one.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Fair on that. I forgot she was in order.
Yeah.
Can you make a perception check?
Yes. Perception is not my forte. Ooh, not bad.
Hey, you do notice the people at the table over here that she walked away from? Like, several of them are, like, looking at you. Like, watching you guys closely.
Mm-hmm.
And especially this guy here with the sword on his back. He's like, he looks a little jealous, maybe. And she says, would you like to go upstairs?
Ooh.
Percival, it's like, I think I would love that. And he catches that guy's eye, and he winks at him.
You're gonna fucking die.
And we go upstairs.
You're gonna get mugged. You're gonna get mugged.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell you, there's this song called oh God, it's El Paso City's the other one. That's where it's gonna happen though.
Prankster, I just want to let you know that Rogue does have a section for sexual acts.
Are you serious? The fuck?
And there's gonna be there's roles
This is gonna
that
be.
need to happen.
Oh my god! This is okay. We
I
don't
forgot
have,
about that.
We don't have to do the
Next.
rolls. I don't want to do the
we
rolls.
have to. We
No.
have to, we have to fully test out,
National Women's Independence Day.
No.
we have to test out this system to its extent.
Well,
We are play testers.
it's a good
We
thing
are
I'm not
showing
going to
everyone
church
how this
anymore.
Nice.
Let's see. Where's this table at?
I forgot about that, actually.
I'm gonna need
mean,
more. I'm gonna
I'm
need
looking for
actual alcohol if we're gonna be rolling on a sexual encounters table.
Where, what page is that?
I'm looking for it. Hold on. No,
I'm
this
trying
is
to
like-
remember what system. I think GURPS had a huge amount of like stuff in the sex system, or
No.
I don't know
Yeah.
what. There was an
Fatal?
old- Fatal. That's what it was. Yes.
Oh, that was so bad.
I remember it just being infamous, and then like reading through it, I'm like, oh.
Well, it's not under any.
It's really
sex.
good.
Maybe it's under like something else. Like he's got
Like,
a couple
yeah.
of supplements.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably a body check, though. Just so he starts to go with her. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Cool. So they're starting to like walk across the floor, and she's got his hand, kind of guiding him.
And I say,
we'll say they walk by the bar.
yeah, and I say, wait, you're not crazy, are you? I've had to deal with that
She's
in the
just a
past.
prostitute.
It's a
She's
whole
trying
thing.
to-
Only for you.
She says, "I am not crazy."
We're good. We're good. We're good.
She says, "I do charge, though."
Yeah, that's fine.
She smiles, and the dwarfs are like laughing about everything. They're kind of lit. They do mention something about like Consento. You were talking about like the government here or the hierarchy or whatever. They do mention that there are 5 captains that kind of rule this town, the Jade Cove. And Admiral Bloodeye. I mean, if you guys want to know. If you guys want to know.
So
Yeah.
like I pull up a thing, like a journal, and it says "people to kill." And I start writing.
And you get Captain Anne the Harpy. And some of her people are here now. She runs like a thieves guild type of thing, and he gets like quiet when he says it, and he motions or he looks over to that corner. These guys over here. That's what the dwarf says to you guys.
What did you?
Oh,
and
here
he's-
it is. I found it. I see. This is why I can't do anything, because it says, remember that any character that has sex in game is reduced to 0 chi. Drugs,
Yeah.
toxic
It messes up your
substances,
chi.
alcohols have the same effect.
Oh man, yeah, I don't have
So-
chi.
My alcohol has an effect, but I have a drinking skill that I can drink more than the average person, so I don't really get affected by.
That's right. Yeah.
That there, Chi.
That's what I read before. I was like, I don't think it does the same thing for mana though. Maybe you're safe then.
I gotta tell this quick story. When I was working at Medieval Times, there was a night there because I like martial arts and stuff, and there was a night there. He studied kung fu too, so we were always talking about martial arts, and chi. And he's like, in this, keeping this game in mind, because I started writing this a long time ago. Chi, whenever we talked about it, you would always lose it doing acts of sex or drinking alcohol, drugs, stuff like that. You'd lose your chi,
Mm-hmm.
And then I brought this up to him because he was a known hardcore stoner. And he talked like, he looked like a surfer and like an old surfer stoner. And he was always like, "Nah, man, if you smoke and you know what you're doing, it won't affect your chi, bro."
He sounds awesome.
And I was like,
Chi, bro.
and I was like thinking about this, and I'm like, that works. You know, that works, I guess.
I see that
so,
you put a line in there that says, hey, if you drink, but you have the skill drinking, then you can become a drunken chi master because you still know how to connect the dots.
That's amazing.
That's exactly where all that came from. Is that old stoner kung fu
So
master?
if you had the skill seduction, you probably wouldn't lose your chi,
Hey.
right?
Yeah.
It would be because you're skilled in the whole sexual thing.
So yeah, they start talking about that and how they're always hiring outsiders because there's always like an internal war, between each other. Gunratet, while you're over there, you don't ever let yourself be known?
No.
Okay. You notice the old guy, he's smoking a pipe, and it smells quite strong, probably with the herbal remedy within the pipe, and he's smoking it, and he looks like really blasted. His eyes are like squinted and stuff like that. And he says, it's time for me to get some sleep, I think. I'm going to head upstairs. I hope you make some good coin tonight. And she says, all right. Have a good night then, Tete Mao Hao. I'll see you soon. And he leaves her. He leaves her. All right, we're gonna go upstairs.
Why do I want to follow the guy? Why do I want to follow him?
I don't know. Why do you?
You would be going up at about the same time Percival is with the girl. If you want to.
No.
Okay.
I think his goal is still trying to figure out some information.
All right, cool. All right. Anything else Brunhilde wants to do? If not, I'm gonna go upstairs for a second.
Percival is going to
How
die.
about, I was going to say, during the whole laughing and the, eating and stuff, do we happen to maybe hear any rumors about the witch next door
Ooh, that's smart.
that people are talking about?
Yes, go ahead and do a perception or a listening skill if you have that.
Oh, I don't have listening.
Yeah, just perception then. If why my music keeps stopping?
The
Mine-
music actually stopped this time.
That actually stopped, but it just did
Oh,
pop
okay.
back up.
I exploded.
Nice.
Bada boom.
All right. You do hear something. You hear these guys over here talking about something important. When your friend Percival walks by with the orc, we'll say they're about here now, going upstairs. This one, the one that was watching him angrily. He's watching them still as they're going up the stairs. And he says, another victim to his friends, and they all kind of like smile. As they disappear around the corner, heading upstairs.
You're gonna get robbed.
Wait. Did he just say another victim?
Yeah.
Can I get up and go to him? And stand up behind me and say what did you just say about my friend?
He looks up, kind of wide-eyed, as you loom above him, and he says, "Your friend." You mean
The devil-looking piece of shit is my friend. What the fuck? She takes her finger and starts poking him into the chest. What do you mean by next victim?
I meant nothing by that. I just meant that he was about to lose his coin, you know?
And then she's gonna start looking at every single one of them at the table.
Yeah, they're all like,
nodding.
wary of you, you know?
Okay. All right. She's gonna turn around and she's gonna follow because I think there's something fishy about the woman now.
Okay.
And then she stops midway, turns around, goes like this, goes like that, and she's like, "If you're lying to me, you better leave town quickly."
Alright.
Do I notice this?
Cocobiel and Consento, give us a perception check, please.
Happy to
Gunratet,
do
you
so.
notice it. Consento, you notice.
All right.
Give me a sec.
Plusvecchia, with that, like,
Yeah.
with that, I imagine, like, you hear Percival, like, upstairs also saying, "Oh my god, you pinched my bottom!"
I look at Consent and say, why is she going up there?
I think they're going to fuck.
No, not her. Brunhilde.
Oh. Maybe
She
she's
looks-
jealous.
She looks pissed. We should probably go help save that poor girl. And I don't mean Brunhilde. I'm gonna start following her.
I wanted to be like have the moment from like A New Hope where I see the commotion and then go back to my drink. But no, seeing my friends in trouble, I will.
In trouble. I'm
saunter
just
on.
going up to. I'm following.
Well, I'm afraid that you're gonna kill that orc.
Yeah, Cocobiel is like.
I totally misread the situation, but I'm
That's
gonna
what I
try to
think.
help.
Well, I think like my first thought is, oh, Brunhilde's jealous, so we might have to pull them apart or something. I don't know.
She's got a
They
thing for
danced.
Percival.
Oh, they had a whole dance. No,
Look,
she wants to punch him.
look, Brunhilde.
Hey,
Because he's
whatever
got
your
fire sphere.
hey, whatever your thing is, we're not judging.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm judging.
If you're into punching, that's I understand. It's cool.
My
So-
wife punches me when we have sex.
At this point, I don't think Gunra is all that worried.
He's like, either
He
Percival will
just
figure it
sees
out
everybody going upstairs. Like,
Yeah.
there's beds on the ship, but maybe they just want to go sleep upstairs.
Actually,
Gun-
so you'll. Sorry, go ahead. I'll let you keep
What-
going.
What Gunra actually does is he takes all the bones and all the copper that he has and sets it on the table without trying to be noticed. So that's 12 bones, 45 copper that he sets on the table for the Mintet musician.
Oh.
Oh, he's a sim.
No, just leaving a tip.
Okay.
He's not
Okay,
giving
but
her
yeah, that's what I'm
gold.
doing. I'm following them upstairs, bro.
I swear I heard you say you laid all your gold that you had left.
No,
in
bones.
Bones, cut you.
Bones
Like,
and copper.
damn, what a simp. Like, but anyway, Consanto, it looks like he's going to help Percival. He's instead actually approaching another one of these people of the night.
Yeah.
He's old enough that he knows that, like, oh yeah, these are the people that you talk to. He's gonna approach this woman here.
Yeah. She's standing there with that's the redhead, right?
The redhead, yeah.
She's standing there with the two male prostitutes, and she smiles at you immediately as you walk up there.
Yes. What's the going rate, though?
She says, "Hold on just a minute. Let me look at my book."
One to four silver.
Let me look at my book.
How do I know? It's 4. Sexual favors is
Oh
1
my
to 4
gosh.
silver.
Do you really know
For
that?
real. It's 1 to 4 silver.
Wow.
She says 5 silver.
Oh, there you go.
How
Dang.
much for Rusty Venture?
How much
Well-
for me? How much for me?
Yeah, five silver for you, sir.
Oh my
I
gosh.
figured I'd be a bit cheaper than him.
Oh,
You
wait a minute.
certainly are
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute. You asked?
Yeah,
Wait a
Yeah,
minute. You're
Coco
looking
Bia,
at golf.
what's your beauty?
17.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's a pretty man.
Literally like fucking
He's literally a
Fabio
Chad.
comes
No.
walking through like, what about me?
She says, "Oh, the same price. Same price, of course." But then she like leans in really close to you and kisses your ear and says, "She says 3 silver."
Amazing.
Coco Bia, put your arm around her and walk away. Put your
If only I were not sworn to chastity.
You, you're virgins.
You are the first one who's ever tempted me.
Ooh.
She says, "Sworn to chastity. Who's that bitch?"
Is she on my corner again?
I just wanted to figure out that I was prettier than him.
Coming up on the main stage, we have Chastity.
This is
She's
great.
my cherry pie.
I actually have friends that have a band named Chastity, by the way.
That's fun.
All right, here we go. Upstairs.
Yes, I will pay this woman the 5 silver.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
she gets
I-
all
I-
upset. It's just like, fine.
I just Coco Beal just wanted to see what his going rate is.
Yes. I just wanted to make sure I was,
He's just curious.
yeah, more appealing than you.
That's what I thought.
Appealing is not all just in looks, my friend.
Telling yourself that.
Oof.
Oh, I will.
It will keep you warm on those cold, lonely nights.
We cut to the next morning, and I'm just looking in the mirror. It's like, you are very handsome. You are virile. You are strong. Just
And
like
people, and doggone it, people like you.
You is kind. You is brave.
affirmations.
You is important.
You are virile.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Women
All right.
want you. Men want to be you.
All right, taking you guys over here. All right, Percival, you get into the room. Let's see.
Percival von Waffle Stumper.
Do I see them go into which room? Do I get up there in time to see them go into the room?
Let's say do one more perception check. We'll say target number 6 to see which door closes. Yeah.
Got it.
Nice. Yeah, you see the door close. Badoosh. And she's already got him like up against the wall.
Oh my god.
You hear him squeal.
Which way is he facing?
Yeah, so she starts to kiss on you in the room, right?
Starts to orcify him.
Maybe even here in person we're like, alright, if you could just be a bit more gentle, I'd appreciate that.
Oh my, that is quite large.
She says, She starts to question you again as she takes you towards the bed. What are you doing, Brunhilde?
Knocking on the door.
Okay, so we'll say she like probably gets you close to the bed, right?
Uh-huh.
And
Get you
and
close.
she says, how long are you and your friends in town for?
Yeah, I honestly, I don't know. Did the door knock? Why don't I get the, is that something? Like, I don't know, is that
Bang,
like a
bang,
maid
bang, bang.
service? Is there a maid service in here? Maybe they need to make the sheets or something, I don't know.
Percival.
Oh my god,
She
it's
looks-
Brunhilde!
It's your wife.
Oh my god.
Open up. Get off my husband.
No, that's, okay, hold on. Does she say that?
Absolutely.
He has. Okay, only the pirate sees this, but he goes like white and cold, and he just goes, Cassandra, she found me. she found me! And he runs for the window and just swings it open and is ready to jump to the streets below.
What a drama queen.
Oh my god. First of all, make a perception check too as you do that.
Four. I fail.
Yeah, that fails. All right, you throw open the window.
Yeah, I throw open the window. I'm like, I need to get down there. I have to avoid it. Wait, did you say Brunhilde?
Oh no.
I said Brute. I said Percival, and you said, "Is that you, Brunhilde?" I said, "Let go of my husband." That's
Okay.
what I said, because it was like,
Yeah, I heard the let go.
very impulsive.
Yeah, he just hears that.
She opens up the door. She opens up the door.
Okay.
And she looks all mad, and she's like, "What are you doing? Is
I don't
that
know
your husband?"
I don't know you, but your friends down there told me everything. You need to get the fuck out.
Brunhilde, Percival's one foot is already out the window, and he looks back. He's already crawling through it, and he sees Brunhilde, and he's like, "Oh, he crawls back in. He's like, "You're not."
What the hell were you doing over there?
We were about to, what the hell?
Yeah, so
Is this your wife?
No,
Oh.
that's Cassandra.
Well, can we get on with it then?
I mean, I would like to.
He's already paid. And she starts talking to Brunhilde like, he's already paid me.
I'll pay you a gold to leave.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
No! He throws his hands up to the sky.
I look at Brunhilde and say, "You are the worst wingman."
And then she's so digging in her bag for, some money. But then she stops and she looks up and she's like, "What was your plan to do with Percival?"
She's like, of course. What does a prostitute do usually?
No, I'm not talking about your sexy time. That's a perk.
Wow.
What were you gonna do with Percival? And I'm giving you one chance to tell me the truth.
She puts her hand on her hip and she's like,
I look at her and say, "She doesn't give second chances. Really, you don't want to know what happens after that."
she's like, I was not about to harm your friend at all. I was going to give him the night of his life.
Percival's hands are up
That's not what your friends told me downstairs.
Brunhilde, make a perception check.
What did her friends tell you? There was a man who looked at us jealously, I will say that. Clearly he wanted to be me.
I'm up there. Can I also make a perception check?
Yeah. Go ahead. Consento, are you up there as well, or are you still talking to the girl? You guys were coming upstairs anyway, Consento, right?
Casento's gonna be, he's like, no one's stopping me from this.
Consento's gone. He's in the other room.
He's already
And
in a room.
Santo's just like, well, that was interesting. Let's go. Blowjobs the wait.
God.
Alright, Consento's in this bedroom then. I'll
Yep.
put him up here.
Here, let me just take all my daggers off. Dagger, dagger, dirk, dagger, dagger. Throwing knife,
We just
throwing
hear
knife.
click, 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 click from the outside.
And Gunratet, you're still downstairs, right?
Yep. He's still
Okay.
down there.
Alright. Let's see. Are you trying to discern like whether or not she's lying? Is that what do you have detect lies or anything like that?
More like
or-
not detect lies, but more of like intimidating her into telling
Okay.
me the truth. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll intimidation.
My sixth sense wouldn't do any good for helping on that, would it?
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, that's like your once per day thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not gonna help.
My sixth sense is just somehow all I can focus in on is the O
orc
face.
track.
No, worse, the O face that
All right, it's
Vincento's
my
making.
charisma plus
Must-
2.
somehow it casts out to him, and I'm just like, I like throw up in my mouth a little bit.
And then it's a I don't know what check it is against you, but my charisma plus 11.
Nice. She's like holding her own actually. She seems to be like she's got her hand on her hip, and she's an orc too, so she's brutish and hard-headed and stuff. And she says, "I was about to give your friend the night of his life, and you just messed it up."
Can I mean, like, I have to admit, can I ascertain, like, maybe there's something more to this?
What would you like to roll?
I mean, I really don't have, I mean, Percival's perception is notoriously bad. So, I mean.
Charisma.
Or charisma? I mean, I could do that too.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
It's your willpower check against my charisma is what I'm supposed to give, so.
Yeah, I rolled a GM roll for something.
Got you. So I'm rolling my willpower against her charisma?
I have the target number, and it's 13. Is what you have to get
For willpower.
for. You're going to be rolling your charisma if you're trying to like kind of perceive what's going on in this like social engagement, right? You're trying to like kind of figure out if she was up to something, to no good or something.
I'm going to use my social pool too, because that like recharges, right?
Yeah, you can burn a frenzy and add a d6 to that.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't have any frenzy. So I'll just use my charisma.
And we gave you spirit SP right before we started.
8. Well, I spent it on climbing.
No, you didn't spend any on frenzy?
I didn't spend any, because I needed some for my saga points as well.
Okay. Alright, so, I mean, as far as you can tell, she seems like she's being honest. Now she's like, I'll take my gold now.
Like all. Alright.
She's like, your friend just ruined a wonderful night.
I know.
Yeah, but I also still don't believe the bitch.
Cool. I'm going to need about 20 minutes alone. So if you'll excuse me, and he just closes the door.
20 minutes, damn.
Do you end up giving her the gold, Brunhilde?
Yeah.
Okay. She takes the gold and like brushes by you guys all and walks off.
Hey, by the way, what's your name?
She's just going to lie, you know.
She says, Gellin, why? You want to spend some time with me?
For gold.
She smirks though, and then like starts to walk off.
Easiest money she's ever made.
You do notice this door opens up, and a couple of guys peek out. And they're like, what's going on out here?
Get back in there.
And then they close the door. Oh, it's
Why do you want to know? Hey, wait a minute.
Ignore them, milady. The blowjob awaits.
I still shiver a little bit, not knowing why.
He's just like, ugh. Just like,
That's so
walking around my
gross.
grave.
Brunhilde comes up to the closed door that's right here, and she knocks on it one more time, and she says, "Percival,
He
they were gonna do something bad to you."
he opens the door. They were. What were they going to do?
I don't know, but
Cock block you.
they said you were gonna be the next victim.
Oh, I don't want to be a victim.
Yes,
I mean,
and
we-
I think those guys next door were probably gonna come in here.
Believe it or not, our motives were actually good this time.
I don't feel safe up here anymore.
And then you hear from the behind the door, oh my! Oh, good heavens!
I'm going to throw up. We need to leave
great.
this place
Great.
immediately.
Oh, God.
I'm going downstairs so I can stop gagging. And he's got his fingers in his ears and he's like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. And then he runs downstairs.
So the time is almost up, but last scene, I think. Gunrotet,
Yes.
you're down here, and I'll bring Percival over. So we got camera view. The female, the Mentep, she looks at the table with the you gave her a big tip, right?
Yeah.
How much gold was it?
It was, I think, somewhere around 12 bones and 45 copper.
Okay, nice. She looks at it, and she like starts to look around like inquisitively, like where the hell did this come from?
It's a pretty decent amount of coin, actually.
No.
It's 4.5 silver.
I'm saying it's almost a gold.
Gunra finally speaks to her and goes, I could use some information.
And she like looks up, shocked, as you kind of appear from the shadows. And she says, "A sneaky one, are you?"
Of course. What is the strength of a Montep but our agility and stealth?
Indeed. And she like purrs as she sits down and tries to be stoic about it. She says, "What kind of information?"
We are new to this town, and we made birth at Pierre, you know. Is there anyone in this town that might come after a ship named the Dawn Treader? Or Dust Treader?
You'd probably know the former name of the ship. I mean, I guess by looking at the journals and stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to mention it at all, you know?
Or how about, would come after somebody with this sword here? And he holds out the sword that he got from the captain. Because it's got to be a rare weapon.
Can you do a percentile roll? Or you have glory? Let's do a glory check.
Glory.
She says, oh, that was really close. That was really close. Okay. I'm gonna count it as a success anyway, because it would have been higher for that captain. She says, kind of leans in and whispers as she's playing the tune to you. She says, "Did you take this ship?"
Perhaps.
From Four-Fingered Gnarl, or whatever his name is?
I never caught the man's name. This blade once ran me through, and I exacted my revenge.
And she smiles, and she says, "You might want to talk to these gentlemen over here. and she like nods to the table over here with the hooded guy
Mm-hmm.
and the tattooed guy, mystic tattoos on his face. She says they have several jobs that you might be interested in if you're looking for some heavy coin.
You know, we could use a bard.
Do you mean to travel around with you?
Perhaps. Port to port. You would get your own share.
How much coin are we talking?
Depends upon the haul, but everybody gets their equal share. Is that not the code?
Ooh,
Um,
invoking the code.
Go ahead and make a charisma check. You could use your ahoy if you like.
Oh, yes. Use the ahoy.
Use that ahoy.
Using the ahoy.
Ahoy, ahoy.
Chip in the ahoy.
Damn.
Oh, man.
That charisma check.
Didn't even need
On
it,
a
though.
D12, right? Yeah, it doesn't need it.
Noise.
She's like,
I think Jester has a shamrock crammed up his ass.
she's like, you and your crew, you seem more exciting than the rest of these lads around here. I'm quite interested. And I'm so tired of this town.
We will be going to deal with some things upriver, though. How are you fine with that?
And then this guy over at the table with the deep hood, he says, "Upriver, you say?" And he holds up this card, and when he twists it, it like magically shifts into something else. And you can see the volcano on the card, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he flips it back and he says, "We should talk then." And then we'll cut it there for till next season.
Yeah!
No combat at all.
I know, it's still a fun RP heavy sesh. I liked it.
I could have swore there might have been some combat if I didn't stop the four from
Yeah, that's true.
drugging Percival and getting jumped by 5 pirates in a room next
You know
door.
what?
Don't think I didn't see that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it because you know what? The thought occurred to me like she might be trying to set me up, but then I was playing as Percival and I was like, he is unaware of everything.
Would have been
And-
all different if I didn't get that good perception roll and heard that guy say that. Just
Yep.
saying.
You'd be in a bathroom with no kidneys right now.
Yep.
I don't want
100%.
to. I don't want to destroy the secret, like while you guys are still there, you know. But yeah, there could have been something.
Could have been something. Well, either way, it was fun. We did it.
Everybody gets 15 saga points
Sweet.
and
know what that
25 rep.
You said 15 and
wherever you
25, correct?
Yes, 15 saga points and 25 rep. I put it down there in the chat area. And that'll be it for the sesh of the Black Coven.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much to our listeners. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening.
Yeah,
Have a good
hopefully
night.
you enjoyed.
Good night.
You guys have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
We love you.